Welcome back, everybody, to Stray Gods. We're going to continue our story here, as this story is just starting to unravel and get into a very juicy part of it. I'm really enjoying this game, and I hope you are enjoying this too. Hope that y'all are doing good as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into... I think we're very close, possibly, to the end of Act 2 here, where we are going to be confronting Medusa. Good or bad, I guess we will find out. I have a feeling, though, that maybe, just maybe, Medusa is misunderstood. Let's see. Medusa's lair.
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone. Well, I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Oh, there you are. Man, this place is the worst. I think someone peed on me.
What?
Freddie? What are you doing here?
What, you thought I wouldn't notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
Look at her. She's strapped up. You have equipment? You shouldn't be here. I'm glad you're here. You have equipment?
What kind of equipment does one bring to a meeting with Medusa?
This isn't a meeting, Grace. You're not here to sell her on your business plan.
Please tell me you don't have any weapons in there.
She does.
Nothing that would get me stopped on the bus. Look, you're gonna need some backup in there, okay? Do you even know anything about Medusa?
Well, other than, I only know two things. One, she's a crazy ride at Six Flags. Two, she's got, like, doesn't she have, like, snake as hair? Can she really turn people into stone? Oh, yeah, that's right. If you look at her in her eye, right?
Do you think she actually turns people to stone?
Or maybe
Let's
not.
hope not, or this could be a short visit.
Right.
Or a really, really long one.
I'm serious.
Perseus used a mirror to reflect Medusa's gaze back at her. Oh, maybe you could use your phone.
You think that would work?
Unless you brought a mirror, Grace, it's all you got.
Tell me more. Or tell me what you know, I guess.
Okay, I'll bite. What do you know about Medusa?
Well, you know, she was human once, right? And she was cursed.
Apollo mentioned it, yeah.
Cursed by Athena. Or so one of the stories goes, anyway.
But doesn't she work for Athena?
Hey, don't look at me. My knowledge of this stuff stops at a few thousand years ago.
And Medusa's a monster?
She was once human, but she's definitely a monster, right?
Right.
Yeah, one of the worst. But, you know, so was the Minotaur.
Asterion said she was scary. I have a feeling she's not like him.
Then I guess you need to be prepared for the possibility that she is as bad as the legends say. Though some of the stories also say that she was wronged by Athena and that what was done to her was an injustice.
And Athena just follows the rules, right?
No, I honestly don't think Athena does. I think Athena is following her own rules rather than everybody else follows the same rules. I honestly think, before going in, Medusa's mistaken. I could be, like, wrong, and Medusa probably could, like, really hate us, but I feel like Medusa is possibly mistaken.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
Let's go.
You have a plan for how we're getting inside, I hope?
Maybe. You're here to help?
Always.
Then I have a plan.
Use a distraction, find another entrance, or confront the enforcer. Wow. Honesty is best policy. Confront the enforcer. Confirm. I'm here to see Medusa. Let's not be sneaky about it.
Grace, you're not... of course you are.
Hi there.
Viper's Nest is closed. Private party.
I'm here for the party. Medusa will see me out of my way. Yeah, this is tough. I'm here for the party, or Medusa will see me.
Yeah, the private party is what I'm here for. Why else?
All the guests have arrived. Do you have an invitation?
I know who your mistress is. Jesus. Out of my way, or I'm an idol. I don't think he'll understand that.
Does an idol need an invitation?
Go on in. I'll send word to the boss you've arrived.
Is he gonna let her in? She has a weapon. Okay, she stays outside.
Oh. Such a long day, dreaming of tonight, this sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong, so right. I'm really gonna hate myself tonight.
I need your help.
Before you start the show, Pan said to say hello.
Yeah.
That's what he said to say.
Well, any friend of Pan's is a friend of Pan.
Okay. I hate to interrupt your flow. There's just some things I need to know. I wish there was another way.
Yes, you do. Now,
Oh.
look into me. Your body goes freely every time as it tenders, turning gently as it renders.
Fight the paralysis.
What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You are currently experiencing something I like to call the preparation. Any questions or comments? That's right, it is widely known that I can turn folks to stone. But oh, I won't this time. Because this time I find
Let's
time
do this!
that oozy musy bloods my wine this time. Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey, look
You flipped that hood.
me.
Then out came the snakes. Oh, you're so good. Finally, some stakes. Oh, the ice thing. What a difference an actual monster makes.
Athena did this. Oh yeah.
Athena made you like this.
She was mad at me. So
Well, why was she mad?
she said I'd been bad.
Had you been?
No. Now look into me.
Listen, Medusa. She hides you in shame, but she uses you all the same. You could live another way. If I was treated like you, I'd be a monster too.
That's kind to say. But you could never be a creature like me. You didn't kill
Calliope. So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know. You know, does that mean Athena knows?
No. Okay. It's dinner time. You're not gonna watch? Fine grace, higher taste.
Just like fate made you, fate played me. Just like fate
won't see what your eyes see when you look at me. Don't look at me.
Oh, God. Oh.
You think that will hurt me, child? You have not done your homework.
Oh, sorry, just trying to get your attention. Yeah, I've been watching, and I'm willing to bet you can't turn me to stone before I burn your snakes off.
Freddie came in with the lighter and the Axe body spray. It's okay, Freddie. It's okay.
Hey, stand down, Freddie. Let's give Medusa some space.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm watching her, though.
You ready to talk?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
Okay, this sounds like Rampart's voice actor. And possibly Symmetra's voice actor. I think Symmetra and Rampart are the same voice actors. That's Overwatch and Apex. I think this is the same voice actor. That's awesome. Why were you at the Reliquary?
You were at the Reliquary the night Calliope was murdered. I want to know why.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the Reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
That's what Asterion told us, more or less.
But you were there that night.
Yes, yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the Muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
Asterion said you two met.
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
Okay.
He killed Hecate's cat by accident, but this still seems hard to believe.
Yes, I only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the Muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me.
So why were you following her altogether? Probably because she was wounded, yeah?
You followed Calliope to the Reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
Okay, I can
So
see
you
it.
were spying on her.
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope.
Interesting.
When I realized she was headed to the Reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Did you find out why she was there?
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the Reliquary, that is when I saw the Muse fleeing. She was frightened, blooded, dying.
Let me guess, that made you hungry.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
See, I think Medusa. Look, Medusa probably did. Look, all the fingers are pointing towards kind of maybe Athena, possibly. I don't know, but Medusa. I don't think Medusa. But at the same time, why would Medusa care about her? Well, she's a spy master. Oh my god, my head is all wrapped up like a freaking snake. How can we believe you?
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I am telling you the truth.
Right, and not at all trying to cover your own ass.
Facts.
You presented an opportunity. To taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have.
Uh-huh.
Well, what of Pan? The only reason I knew Calliope was going to the Reliquary is because he informed me.
So much for never lying to me.
What were the odds, honestly?
Let's put a pin in that for the moment, shall we?
I
Pan.
am a monster. It's true, I do not deny it. It's still, I did not kill the Muse.
And you decided not to tell Athena.
You haven't told Athena any of this?
Do I need to light things up again? 'Cause I'll do it.
Calm down, Axe
I
Body
told
Spray.
her Calliope was at the Reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Okay.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
I was not thinking clearly. I panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected.
She put you on trial.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
Very true. You're joking, right? No. Pipe down, Grace.
Indiscretion, huh? That's quite the word for it.
I cannot apologize for my hunger. I can only apologize that I am so very weak in the face of it.
I'll think about it.
I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. And if Lady Athena should learn the truth, I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
See, I knew she was like misunderstood. Right? Right.
He knew. Right from the start, Pan knew Calliope was there that night.
Yeah, and who could have foreseen that he was lying to you the entire time?
Freddie.
Ooh, I ask you, a mystery even the Oracle couldn't have penetrated.
Pan might still be innocent. It just doesn't make sense.
It just doesn't make sense. Pan sent me to the Reliquary. If he's involved, why would he do that?
Exactly.
I don't know. Guilt, maybe? Anyhow, you probably have a few questions for Mr. Goatman. I'll see you at home.
Yes.
Would you really have tried to burn Medusa's face off? With an aerosol can?
Hell yeah! One hint of googly eyes and...
What would I do without you?
You'll never need to answer that question, Grace.
That's so sweet. But Pan, you got some freaking answers. Questions answered. Yes. Quit with your humming.
Oh, if it isn't, the lovely Grace?
You knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
Well, yes. She asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked. I told you I didn't know what happened to Calliope, and that's the truth. I did not. So I nudged you in the right direction.
Well, why'd you do that?
Why? Is there some reason you need to know what happened to Calliope?
Is that so strange? Don't we all desire justice?
You sent me to the Reliquary because you wanted justice.
Medusa learned that Calliope was going to the Reliquary because I told her. Now, before you say anything, I had no idea of the fate awaiting our dear Muse. And you yourself said Medusa was not responsible. I simply had to know if I'd inadvertently, rather innocently...
It's kind of like the first time he's freaked out. Sold her out, didn't he?
Sold her out? She came to you for help, and you gave her whereabouts to the highest bidder.
I am trying to help, Grace. In my way.
What do you mean, in my way? What way is that?
The way where I don't take all the blame.
God, he's such a coward.
What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace. I truly do.
You could. Time to head back home for now. Okay, back to Grace's apartment we go. Everything's so jumbled up right now. Oh, it's Hermes.
Hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddie?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
This is what you do.
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
That's true. You know, did you know the old Hermes?
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in.
Oh.
Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
Well, do you like running around doing errands?
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
Is Hermes the killer? I will be so sad. I like Hermes.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
She hires hitmen. Athena never leaves Olympus?
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the Reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
All right, well, let's go then.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take
Open
me
the
to
door.
Olympus.
Yeah, open the door and take me there.
Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie.
Oh. Hey.
And mind if I say something?
Sure.
My girl.
You've changed.
Oh.
I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
Been 48 hours. Now we're going to confront Athena, which I'm kind of terrified about. But, I don't know. What? You're going to choose another trait? Whoa. We have charming already, right? I don't know if we get to keep that or if we don't get that anymore. So, I'm going to be charming and clever. Sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneakier, smarter, and witty. Holy crap.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
Damn, Al.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the Reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
She seems annoyed. You have to prove my innocence. You're annoyed?
Sorry to be annoying.
I'm not annoyed, my dear. I'm concerned what new trouble you'll find in attempting to escape your old trouble.
Oh well, I'll try to die more quietly next time.
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
Like you care about Medusa. Where has that gotten them?
Do you really? Let's explore where all that caring has gotten them, shall we? You're holding on with a grip so tight, your knuckles are turning white. But that's not enough, is it? Every idol I've met is either lost or broken, or both. They're all slipping through your fingers. If you actually cared about them, you'd do something about it instead of sitting up here worrying about your precious rules.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
So you add to it. Let's just say that's terrible.
All of that sounds terrible, but I don't understand what...
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean, our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate, even if it appears unfair.
I could have helped you. I didn't know. That's it, or I'm sorry. Let's just say I'm sorry. We'll keep it kind of cool, all right? Level head. Head level, level-headed? Yes, sure.
You feel responsible, don't you? For everything.
I am responsible. Aphrodite wallows in her pain, Apollo in his regrets, and Persephone in her bitterness. Every other idol of power is gone.
So there's only you. You have to shoulder the burden for everyone, like it or not. I'm sorry, Athena. I had no idea.
They won't thank me for it. I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Yes, I have a lot. Right. Let's talk about who can access the Reliquary.
Who has access to the Reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Does it matter? You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get.
You don't answer my question
Speaking
with a
of which,
question.
I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
The same person gave it to me, who gave it to Calliope.
And who gave it to Calliope then? I see.
You went to the Reliquary, right?
Speaking of the Reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true.
Oh, God.
Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal, one she knew. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
Tell me about Medusa.
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
She tried to eat me. Can you uncurse her? Or why does she work for you? Can you uncurse her?
Is it true you can't remove her curse? Or is she just too useful?
Ooh.
I wish I could remove the curse. I'm afraid the Athena who bestowed it is long gone. She was prideful, that Athena. As prideful as she was powerful, I'm ashamed to say.
The current Athena is responsible for everything she's done.
I am well aware, Grace. What is it that you would have me do exactly?
I just told you. Well, deal with her. I don't know. Stop using her. Yeah, stop using her.
How about you stop treating her like a servant?
Yeah.
Maybe send her somewhere she won't be tempted all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you happen to hear of a diet camp for man-eating monsters, by all means, do let me know. Now, if there isn't anything else...
Let's talk about Pan.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
I don't know. I feel like Pan and Athena might have something going on.
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
Kind of, but we're kind of missing something.
Sort of, but I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the Reliquary, but she's not available to ask.
Thanks.
Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Why not put off the trial until then? Seems like a good way to solve all this.
I agree.
Yeah?
And trust what you decide to share? I think not.
Okay, well, have a great freaking day.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
God.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Yeah.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
That Athena, man. That Athena. Frick. I tell
I
you.
can't say I'm surprised. Athena has always struggled in a crisis.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Remember, she was a warrior. When pressed, she's always turned to that aspect, sought to maintain absolute control. It'd be hypocritical to say it's wrong of her. She's battled for me as much as for anyone.
She's trying her best. Are the idols really dying? Or I didn't need a lecture? No. Let's ask. She's trying her best. Whatever.
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
Yeah, ask that.
Yes, though I find it odd she chose to tell you.
Maybe Athena thought, who'd believe Grace if she blabbed about it anyway?
Sadly, while I'd prefer to stay in her good graces, I doubt that will be possible.
Uh-oh. What now?
You may not like this, but you need to go back to the Reliquary.
To do what exactly?
What for? Is there something I need to ask Hecate?
Here's the thing. We don't know why Calliope went there, but it must have been important.
True.
Okay, I'll bite. How would I find that out? You think she left clues?
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back? Well, it's true, but not entirely.
Okay.
Those memories are inside you. You go somewhere important to Calliope or touch something special to her,
Oh.
you will get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the Reliquary so she can have deja vu?
Freddie, come on.
Whatever happened to Calliope there, it ended her life. All we need to do is uncover those memories.
And how do we get into the Reliquary? I guess now? I don't know. Are we locked out?
Last time Freddie and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the Reliquary.
True.
Not without Athena's permission.
Okay. Do you want to ask Athena for permission?
No.
It just seems like a radical step. For you.
A week ago, I would have said that breaking into the Reliquary couldn't be done. A week ago, I couldn't have imagined being here. My stance on a lot of things has changed. If you have another idea, however, I'm happy to go along with it.
The Reliquary has alarms. You sure this will work? Or let's do this. You sure this will work? I don't think I need to question that. I have a feeling, Apollo knows what he's talking about. The Reliquary has alarms. Kind of irrelevant right now. Okay, let's do this.
Right then. Back to the Reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace?
Doesn't matter if they have
I'm game
alarms.
to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Yeah, bring your airsoft can. Oh god.
I can't go into the Reliquary with you. Not without tipping off Hecate. But I won't be far.
Okay.
If anything goes wrong, I will come running. But even so, Grace, please be careful.
I think we can ask Medusa.
You know me. I'm always careful.
Come on, the time for adventure is now.
Be safe. Both of you.
Why do I feel like Freddie is not mortal? But I don't know. I might be looking into that. Be honest with Hecate or sneak in the back way. Freddie distracts Hecate. No. Honesty, best policy. Plus, we did her a favor, kind of, and we, bounded their love together with, the Minotaur. With Asterion. Let's just be straight up with them. They owe us.
Ah, so that is now.
Oh, you were expecting us?
It is written that you would come, yes.
That is so cool. I kid you not.
Yet it was also written that you would sneak into the Reliquary as Calliope did, so this encounter is unanticipated.
Oh, great. It's good. I win. Yeah, I didn't want to sneak in. Your book was wrong again. That's a good question.
This book of yours really isn't as accurate as you make it out to be.
It's true.
The course it lays out is almost always correct. The smaller things, they are subject to free will and frequently change. However, even without the book, I do understand why you've come. Is there a reason why you believe my answer will be different now?
See, you owe me. This involves Athena. No. You owe me, kind of, right?
Didn't I make you and the Minotaur, well, happier?
Yes.
You did. It is pleasant.
Isn't that worth anything?
This was true when you were here last, and yet I still considered my duty paramount.
I guess it can't be that pleasant.
My happiness is irrelevant. I am grateful for all you have done, but my purpose here cannot be so easily cast aside.
Okay, but this involves Athena.
The only reason you won't let me in is because Athena forbids it, right?
She is the one to whom I made my promise, yes.
What if I said that she's a suspect in Calliope's death?
Is she a suspect?
Yeah.
She's an idol. I don't know that she's not a suspect. Yet. Without more evidence, isn't her command potentially self-serving?
It's true.
You will regret this. That is also written.
That is a yes.
Go quickly. Look, but do not touch. The Reliquary stores many artifacts, some dangerous.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Got it.
But I have to touch. I have to touch. If I don't touch, I don't have feelings. That's so weird. What? No, I need to touch so I can get memories back.
Okay, Grace. What the heck do you do now? Of all the times to not have Freddie around, she'd love this.
She would.
First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start? Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
Oh. Oh my god. Yes. Oh jeez. Did you see that? Wow.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Look at the egg, instrument, mask, trident, apple, branch, scroll, statue. Look at the egg. I guess we'll go from top to bottom, yeah? Egg with a snake on it. Medusa?
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Part of me, like, this crying face here, this was maybe a mask? Is that it? Yeah. Maybe I won't go top to bottom.
What did Freddie say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
That was a mask. What is this mirror? Instrument?
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
You're a musician, Grace. Tried it?
Is this an armory, too?
Okay. Apple?
Freddie, are you out there? Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
You're supposed to look at the apple. What the heck was that? Branch?
should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Scroll.
I don't even know what language that is.
Oh, maybe Greek.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
Here.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she... Uh-oh. Hello? Do you work for Hecate? Are you guardians or something?
Oh, God. Creepy.
Okay, then.
We're gonna have a dance-off.
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
Are they the ones that killed? Oh, no. They have knives.
Oh! Grace?
Oh! Oh,
Freddie!
Freddie's gonna
We've
die.
gotta run! My powers don't work on them, they just keep coming!
Don't die, Freddie. Don't die, don't die, don't die. How did she get in here?
No, I won't let you! Freddie!
Wow.
Oh God. Oh God, Freddie.
Oh no. Oh, Grace.
You summoned the Furies.
What?
Sorry, what?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates.
Oh, God.
Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
Are they the ones that killed? Oh. I didn't speak to the Fates. You need to help Freddie. The Fates Furies.
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddie. You need to help her.
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that. This was no defense or spell of the Reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
No.
How can you say that? I didn't mean for this to happen.
Your intentions are irrelevant, Grace. All choices have consequences.
I didn't choose this! I wouldn't have let her.
We have to leave. We have to leave now.
Ultimate sacrifice. Freddie. This throws a whole friggin' thing. I don't know who. What? Back to the apartment. Everybody's out the window. Act 3. Suspects? Who? I don't know. We took her
Grace,
hat?
I'm sorry. I know what Freddie meant to you.
Should have been me. Well, honestly, yeah.
It should have been me, not her. This was my fight, my problem. I'm already slated to die if anyone paid the price.
And repeat history? Would you rather have died there, passing your eidolon onto Freddie instead? Freddie gave you a chance. Grace, is that what happened to Calliope? Was she attacked by the Furies as you were?
It seems that way.
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
The Furies. Sent by the same person, I imagine.
I just wonder what she was trying to do.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
Well, apparently she wanted to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to control destiny. Perhaps Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
Okay. So who commands I want to say furries, man. The Furies.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Even in our prime, none of the idols had the Furies at our beck and call. Perhaps Zeus, but he's long gone.
Poseidon.
I honestly didn't know the Furies still existed.
Pan.
Clearly someone can do it.
I mean, unless they weren't sent. Unless they were responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly. I'm sorry, I'm afraid your guess is as good as mine.
The reason why I said Poseidon is because Athena never said Poseidon died. He just went into the sea and was never to be seen again. But I'm just throwing stuff out there to see if it sticks to the wall. So, what exactly are the Furies?
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
They're not. Hecate called them embodiments of retribution, and I suppose that's the best description. They go back to, well, the time before my memory. I was once told they were created to enforce the most ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Decrees one couldn't break, written in blood. Laws even idols abided by in the days of old Olympus. But those surely died with Zeus. Even if they hadn't, you can't have broken any. They're not easy to overlook.
So why did they stop? Probably because they got what they wanted, right?
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddie and left.
Yeah.
They're not assassins, Grace. They're enforcers of the old laws. I imagine they decided the debt was paid, whatever it was, when blood was spilled. The blood didn't have to be yours.
So if Freddie hadn't interfered...
Then they would have come after you. And they wouldn't have stopped until they were through. Not ever.
Are the Fates that powerful?
Can these Fates really control the future?
They're tied into fate, as I am. Perhaps they're even where my power stems from, or how Hecate's books are written.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, apparently.
Could it have been the Fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
I doubt it. If they didn't want to answer the mirror, I'm certain they simply wouldn't.
If only we knew more, that's true.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Oh!
Why not ask them?
Rap.
You too have caused quite the stir. Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind. Well done.
How long have you been listening?
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to the Fates, unless you're planning on trying the Reliquary again.
No, not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
If you sent Grace to wander about looking for Calliope's memories, you're already out of options.
She has a point. What other way?
Wait, what's this about some other way? What are you talking about, Persephone?
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Wow. Wow. Did you plan this all along?
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the Reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But you came here to help, right?
And I came here to help.
How does one find this throne?
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the Reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. So your promise to help Grace was an empty one? Step up, for once, and do what she needs you to do. Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
Seems too simple. But didn't Hades... okay, yeah. Well...
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and... overthrow it?
It's a good question.
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
We'd be breaking a rule, which... What about Athena?
So if we go to Hades and, find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into, exactly?
A great deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
Alright, I kind of like the attitude. And there's no other way to do this, yeah?
Is there really no other way to talk to these Fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the Reliquary?
No. No, hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the Fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Alright, well.
What's another crazy plan, right?
Got no
Grace.
choice.
I know, but there's no point in stopping now, is there?
I can't. I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Oh. Should have led with that. So what does that mean exactly, though?
Hold on, wait. What does that mean? If her soul is in Hades, then...
It means the ruler of Hades can release her.
Oh, man.
That's assuming everything remained as it was. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
It's fine, Hermes. Get this over with.
That is crazy. Hades can release... Well, whoever has the throne
Shall
can release.
I wait here, or...
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
It's to save Freddie, or it's the last piece of the puzzle. Well, I don't really know if she would really care about Freddie, but it's the last piece of the puzzle.
It's the only way to find out why Calliope was trying to contact the Fates.
The Fates?
There's something going on, Hermes. I'm at the edge of it, but without the Fates, I'll never know the truth.
And that means going to Hades, with or without Athena's permission.
Okay.
Hop in.
Signal when you need to come back.
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
Persephone, no attitude, please.
Welcome to the real underworld.
It's Hades,
Wow.
too.
It feels so empty. So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Orpheus. Who is Orpheus?
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
And for what reason, why have you not mentioned him until now?
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol.
Oh.
He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
Right.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
All right, well, then let's get on with it.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the Styx. The ferryman will come soon.
There's a ferry down here?
As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
Holy crap.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Core Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
I'm the Last Muse. I'm here to save Freddie. I'm with Persephone. I am the Last Muse.
Hey there. I'm Grace, Idol, and last of the Muses. Is that enough?
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the Muses, and that you're very pretty.
Nice.
No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
Is he always like this?
Has he, always been like this?
Once he was as grim as the grave itself. Time has clearly eroded his gravitas. And it appears I'll have to find Cerberus as he's gotten himself lost. Wonderful. Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
Oh, he did. Okay, he did come on a boat, right? Freddie gonna be one of the masked souls?
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story, every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Ilia's dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddie, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me. A child in a garden, a prize for a king, property, bound and gagged with silver and satin. I gutted a god. This hell is mine. I won't let it be forgotten.
Someone's coming. There's music floating through. Someone's coming. And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room! This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
You
coming.
better be ready.
A wolf is waiting in the tomb.
He's a master of his
Someone's
craft.
coming.
We have to take back
I can feel them howling at the moon.
what is mine.
Forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus, I've been. What happened to the music?
Music in this game is so
I've
good.
been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Betty. Welcome to my underworld. Let me treat you to a song, a welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests? Questions?
Why are you so angry at Persephone?
What's your problem with Persephone?
Do, 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 loop it. Do, do, do. I didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to have my revenge. My pain never ends. I see you now. Persephone won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
I beg your pardon. I wanna behave properly. It's not your song. You better stay open. She's a friend and a god.
The throne is for me. I won't let it be forgotten.
Persephone, your part in this will never be forgotten.
Let Persephone make her case.
The throne was stolen after I murdered the king. You should be grateful and thank me for everything. And yet you scream like a boy. You kick the ground. I was a slave.
Eurydice is gone because you did nothing.
Orpheus, there was nothing I could do.
I saw your whispers, poison behind your king.
Wasn't me.
If I cannot have my revenge, you're the next best thing.
His bark is louder than anyone's bite, and he's no match for your godly might.
You're right. Killing is so unbecoming.
That's never stopped you before.
I did what I had to, Bard.
As do I, my former queen. As do I.
I don't know which one to pick.
I'm an immortal. I'm not a dead bard. Honestly, I'm here to rule. This role isn't open. Your queen has returned.
Your Majesty won't let this man be forgotten.
Orpheus, you'll never be forgotten.
Persephone. I'm siding with Persephone.
That throne doesn't belong to you, and you know it.
Let Persephone have it. Yeah.
If I didn't do what I was told, I'd be dragged across the palace floor. Hades can't hurt us anymore. But Eurydice is still gone. For what it's worth, you've my apology. But I assure you, nothing more. For deep down you know that there's no revenge.
The pain never ends.
The pain never ends.
There's no revenge.
This was never gonna end the way you wanted to. And I won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
Oh, that's so good.
I had forgotten how sweet a melody could be. Such thoughts become clouded in this place. Forgive me, my lady of the night.
An empty chair for an empty kingdom.
Leave it behind. It's yours now, or what's the point? Oh, tough question.
I don't get it. Why take the throne at all if Hades is empty?
Because it's mine.
Oh, right.
I can only hope that somewhere Hades can see me, sitting on his chair.
We have work to do.
Don't get too excited. We came here for a reason, remember?
I do remember. I lied. Even if we could find Freddie, you couldn't bring her back. The laws of death are not so easily circumvented.
And the fates?
They will not help you or anyone. Even if you could speak to them, they will not care. And never have.
Ouch! You lied! Friggin' liar!
You lied. To me? To Apollo? To Hermes?
I thought it such a small transgression to regain this throne. I would have said anything.
That's it then. We came here for nothing.
I doubt the fates would have responded even to the mirror, Grace. And the boundaries of death cannot be commanded away. Not even by the ruler of Hades.
Which you weren't gonna share. Not while you still had a shot at sticking it to Hades.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Oh my God! Holy crap! Put your seatbelt on.
Freddie, you're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
But why?
But you
sacrificed yourself. For me.
Well, yeah. I'd do anything for you, Grace.
Goodness.
Hey, what was the alternative? I let the Furies kill you instead? That's not how this story ends.
This isn't a story, Fred.
Huh? You're wrong. It is a story. And you need to finish it. Without me. Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need.
Yeah! Yeah!
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My Eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
So confused about the soul. I guess you weren't just friends. Tell us what happened. I guess you weren't just friends.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
Tell us what happened. Tell us what happened.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
What?
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
Well, start with Apollo then.
Start with Apollo. How is he involved in all this?
Apollo delivered, with great reluctance, a prophecy that said I needed to die.
And who did he deliver this prophecy to?
Athena.
Athena.
Yeah.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the Reliquary. I barely escaped.
That's why he didn't want to come
fled
down
back
here.
To the mortal world. To you.
Why me?
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the Reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
How dare you drag me into this? None of this is your fault, or you didn't give me a choice. It's tough, very tough. I mean, we kind of did get dragged into this. We had no choice about it. Is it her fault? I don't know. Our friend is dead. You know what?
I wish you hadn't. You didn't give me any choice.
I wanted to. I thought I would at least have time to explain.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have believed you.
It's true.
The Furies, they kept coming. It was all I could do just to reach you. I am so sorry, Grace. I truly did not mean for it to be like this.
Tell me about this prophecy, though.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Yeah.
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
What did it say exactly, though?
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
Tell us.
I don't care. I have to know.
Yep.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the Last Muse lives.
Oh, wow.
And I'm the Last Muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
Oh, no. But then why did you go to the Reliquary?
Why did you go to the Reliquary? We know about the mirror, but...
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate.
I see.
I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
Did Pan help you in all of this? I'm assuming he did.
You went to Pan for the key to the Reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually.
Ah, right.
He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Right, Spy Master.
Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Apollo should have told us. Now we know the truth. Do you blame Athena?
Do you blame Athena for what she did?
She wanted to save the idols. And I wanted that too.
Well, I blame her. And Apollo for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
That's why the trial was so short. That's why it was a week. They knew how she died. They just needed to put a blame on... Oh, God, this is... What now, I guess?
I have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen. None of this seems real.
Yeah.
So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go.
Oh, no.
Will I know where to go without you as bright and clear. Listen to me when I say, whatever path from which you think you strayed, you will find your way. But it's time to go.
No!
It's time to go. If I could bring you back, I would give it all to you, my best friend. If I could choose a muse,
You would give up godhood to bring her back.
any day, every day, a life for a life, Farishta, please stay.
Grace, no. It's time.
Who knows what comes next? But I will face it beside you.
Just so damn good.
You've returned.
Yes. You're in trouble, mister.
You did it. You actually brought me back from the dead.
Wow.
Of course I did.
Did you get a chance to speak to the Fates?
Shut your mouth.
No.
Then what happened?
Shut your mouth. We know you lied to us.
We know what happened.
Yeah.
We know about the prophecy and Athena.
Yep.
Oh.
That's all you have to say? Oh? You knew. You knew the truth this entire time. Even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Why help at all? Tell me everything.
Is there more you haven't told me? Did you know about the Furies as well?
No. I didn't know how Calliope died.
But you knew Athena was behind it.
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Well, then it's done. You're locked into it, as is Freddie. Athena will want her dead, too.
You're right. I actually hadn't considered that part.
I'm so sorry, Grace. I never meant for this to happen.
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at.
Yeah. Get him.
I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. You're not the Last Muse any longer. After all, your Freddie isn't on trial. Yet if Athena believes you both need to die in order to save the idols, she'll find a way.
We should make a deal. about what happened, or could the prophecy be true? What if the prophecy is not true?
Do you think the prophecy could be true? That in order for the idols to live...
It didn't say live. It said continue. That word bothers me.
Athena seems pretty certain what it means.
Athena sees what she wants. I don't know that I agree with her. And I won't just give in like Apollo. When you go to the trial, I'll back your play.
Yeah.
Up to and including overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Can we get Medusa? Can we get Pan?
Great.
Can we get these other people involved? Confront Pan, confront Persephone, confront Freddie, confront Apollo. This is my last chance to speak to anyone before the trial. Honestly, Apollo, Pan, Apollo, Pan, Apollo, Pan, Apollo, Pan. I don't know about Freddie, Persephone, you know, day 7. Maybe I could convince Apollo to be on my side. Pan is always a wild card. Oh, good luck. Redemption time.
Pan, are you here?
I'm always here, my lovely.
Pan.
Unless he's dead. Oh.
All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
I just want to talk.
No, I just wanted to talk.
Oh. Now you've got my ears quivering, Grace. Whatever could we have to discuss?
I know you're innocent. I need your help. I could use some cheering up. I know you're innocent.
I know you weren't behind Calliope's murder.
Oh, then you've learned something, haven't you? Something not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way? Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
Tell him everything. Just spill the beans to... Damn it. Unless he goes to Athena. Ah!
Okay. Where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the Last Muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
Well... reasonable enough, but I don't think that's reasonable to Athena.
I doubt Athena would agree. Or many of the other idols, for that matter.
Yes, well, if history says anything about the idols, it's that we're a bunch of reactionaries who make poor decisions. Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now. How exciting.
This is my last chance to speak to anyone before the trial. Let's confront Apollo now. That was my second go-to. So I think confronting him is probably the best.
Oh, it's you. Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
I know you care.
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
Uh-huh, yeah. And, why should I believe you?
Because I just came to talk. I want to sort this out. If I can.
I guess I can go ask him if he wants to talk to you. Don't be surprised if he says no, though.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
You're angry. You have every right to be.
I thought you were better than this, honestly, Apollo.
Of all the people who've lied to me lately, I least expected it from you.
It made so much sense at the time, but now it's almost a relief to have it out in the open. When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
Well, you don't know everything, and maybe it will be. I'm not giving up, but it wasn't. Maybe it will be different. He probably will deny it.
Well, couldn't it be? You said yourself, prophecies don't always work the way you think they will.
That's true. I did say that.
Okay. Monstera.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
I'll try. There's nothing to forgive. I don't think I can. I'll try.
Yeah, I get it. It's not easy, but I get it.
I suppose I'll see you at the trial, Grace. As always, if you need me, I'll stand by you.
Yes. I need everybody.
Thank you.
I need all the backup I can get. Confronting this friggin' lady with an owl. Let's go talk to Freddie. Yeah. Let's see how Freddie's doing.
Freddie, can we talk? Freddie, please. Whatever I did, I need to make it right. Talk to me. Hey.
She's so sad.
Freddie, are you okay?
No. No, I'm really not. Why did you do it, Grace? You brought me back. You made me the muse.
I couldn't leave you. You were born to do this, and I'd do it again.
Man, what's giving up immortality for your best friend in the entire universe?
No, I'm serious.
Oh.
I'm not. Freddie, I'd do anything for you. Just like you'd do anything for me.
Here you go.
Grace, I told you that I was at peace with my decision. I've watched the struggles you've had as the muse, and now you've thrown them all on me. You didn't even ask.
She has a point.
You wish you were still dead, do you? Did I screw up?
I don't know.
Tell me what's wrong.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here. Tell me what's wrong, Fred.
I came back from the dead. And I was actually dead. And I'm not the same now. I've changed. And it's not just being the muse. I'm different, and so are you, and nothing between us can ever be the same again.
Of course it'll be the same. Why wouldn't it?
Grace, I sacrificed myself because I love you. I'm in love with you. And I have been for a really long time.
Girl, don't even.
Well, that's ironic.
What is?
I, feel the same way. I always have. Why do you think I joined your band? After college, we started drifting apart.
Why do you think I started the band?
Yeah!
All this time. And neither of us said anything.
But we know now, or I don't want to lose you. No, we know now.
We know now? Isn't that a good thing?
The trial's tomorrow, Grace.
We're gonna beat
Athena
it.
doesn't know about me. Once she does, I'm the last muse. She's gonna want me dead, isn't she?
We can still get through this, Fred.
Yeah, but even if we do, I'll keep changing. And when I start becoming Calliope, will I still love you?
Such a fair point.
I don't know.
Damn it. Such a fair point.
Now every word's been said. I can't think of any more to fix what's broken. So many books I've read, and still not a word of anything could reveal how this feels. Only if we could have been brave on time, knowing how we should have been loving all this time. I would prefer that we were late then, never together again. What you don't get is death. I died. You and I are not the same people who we once knew. Only if we could have been brave on time, knowing how we should have been loving all this time. Only if we could just escape demise. I'll always love you, Grace. But is it too late? Too late?
It's never too late, baby. Never too late. Go to the auditorium? No. Go to Persephone? Yes. I'm not ready yet. Let's see what Persephone has to say. That was powerful. Absolutely powerful with Freddie.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
I do want to know between you two.
Why didn't you tell me about you and Calliope?
What, tell you I loved her so you and Apollo could pick apart our relationship and then cast me as the murderer? Tell you I spent 2 years hoping she would return, only to find out that that was never gonna happen? Tell all of that to the one she was now a part of, who would one day remember everything we were? Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades, to have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
I forgive you.
Well, I forgive you, if that makes it any easier.
It doesn't. Both you and Calliope forgive too easily.
We can't all be badasses like the mighty Persephone.
This is true. Do you regret it? Surrendering your Eidolon?
Nope. Not yet. A little. It was a hard choice. Listen, I say no. Damn it, but it was a hard choice because we put Freddie into the Muse.
Not yet, but we'll see what happens at the trial.
I might regret it if she dies, of course.
I wonder if I could have done as much for anyone. You do realize you may have brought your friend back, only to doom her to a quick death.
Yeah, thanks for...
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Thank you for that.
You gave her your new life. And you get to walk away as if nothing ever happened.
Only if we survive. And I would never walk away from a friend.
Well, I hope your seatbelt is on. So here we go. We're going to see what the auditorium has to bring us. This might transition us into possibly Olympus. I have no idea. This might be the stage for Olympus for all I know. They might just come here instead for the trial. I have no idea.
So this is it. You're back where you started, with nothing to show for it. Tomorrow we head to the trial. And who knows what'll happen.
Like a boat
Oh.
lost at sea,
Back at the beginning.
with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. All my life I have been carried through. At the mercy of tides I lay unproved. But now I stand oar in hand, hoping my choices won't sink me. What can I do? If I'm a boat lost at sea, can I build sails, find a breeze, own my own destiny?
No, that was just us self-reflecting. Now it's time to go to Olympus.
Okay, here we go.
Nobody's here. Cookies are still there.
Hello?
The owl is gone.
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
Isn't this Olympus?
I thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word,
What's
no.
Hermes? Why is Hermes so upset?
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Frickin' epic. Sick.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing.
Where's Freddie?
Let's begin, shall we?
Where's Apollo? Where's Freddie and Apollo? There's Apollo. Where's Freddie?
Brothers, sisters,
Oh, she doesn't know, huh?
everyone. Look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
As decided by you, or why bring that up now? Are you sure the idols are dying?
How do you know it's true? How can you be so certain?
Each time we pass on our eidolon, we become a little less. It is, however, not solely that. I have had Hecate researching the matter for decades, and her results are conclusive. We are diminishing. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
Anything, huh?
Ah.
And who might you be, my dear?
She's the woman I love. Let Freddie speak.
Go on, tell her.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi. For those of you who haven't met me, I'm Freddie. Just came back from the dead. And I'm the new Muse.
Oh.
That's impossible. Do you think us fools? Grace is standing right here, alive and well.
Yeah, you see, Grace gave up her eidolon to bring me back from Hades. Seems that's a thing you can do. Don't suppose that changes your plans for the trial at all, does it?
The eidolon was not Grace's to pass on, so I'm afraid you'll have to share her fate, Freddie.
there's be another way. There has to be another way. Because she's the last muse, you're a murderer, or it's been hard for you. Because she's the last muse. Put it to her face.
What you really mean is that she has to die because she's the last muse. And there can't be a last muse, can there?
I don't know what you're talking about, dear.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
That is such a lie.
Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you.
Yeah.
And how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
Suck on that, Athena. Accuse her, we know the truth, or you become a monster, you can stop. No, we know the truth.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades.
That's right.
She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
Well, you couldn't have.
You're breaking down.
Yes, she could. Just like she gave up her Eidolon to me.
Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it. Just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No, I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy?
Yeah.
Tell them.
Yeah.
Yes, it's me. It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry, hooray, once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. To do you, it's not just you. Time to put you in. There are other idols too. You irritating speck. Aren't you aware? Sorry, little bird. It's time these people came. Time to wring your neck.
Oh my God.
Can't force the future. Only if only you knew. It's not just another thing you can subdue.
Only if only I lived in a quaint little pond like you. Only if I could just lie there and any time I moved, I'd tremble a reed or
Freddie's right.
two.
Yes, there's a lot at stake, but there are other paths you can take.
None of you see. So it's down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all. You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a queue. Time to follow through.
panicked, I panicked, I panicked.
Cause and effect. You feed this thing more blood, you'll feel regret. I know you know I'm right. You feel it deep inside. If I stop now, Olympus is wrecked. Cause and effect.
Get her! Oh, not. Oh, God. No, 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 no! Oh. Oh.
I'm okay dying again. If it's with you, you're the only place to be.
Athena, here's one more you'll need to cut through.
Yeah, yeah.
Grace, you've shown me how the world should be.
So cool.
I was so low, I nearly withdrew. Now I'm here because she inspired me.
Oh, so good.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at a stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place? Give it time, you'll find even an island drift. You don't notice cause it only moves in teeny tiny shifts. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is.
Punch her, she deserves it.
Up to you what to do with it.
Your leader, you can't lead anymore. You're done. Get out. I'm not forgiving you though. Punch her.
All these years you ruled this place. I think it's time you made some space. Enough of you. It's overdue.
That's right.
Step away. Let it go. Fresher hands should steer this boat and sail it to.
But who?
So
Who will be the new leader?
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And? So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
I am, though I'll admit, the victory seems rather hollow. The idols could still be dying. If that's so, then I'll simply be presiding over our final days.
Why have a chorus at all? Just like your throne in Hades? You think you can fix it? Why have a chorus at all?
Why have the chorus at all, then? Seems a bit pointless.
Are you joking? The idols need us now more than ever.
Okay.
Perhaps what the idols need most is change.
Facts.
I don't know if I have any say in this, but have you considered rejoining the real world? Like Grace said, there is no point in the chorus. Get rid of it. Stop hiding in the shadows and just help each other instead.
I'm with Freddie.
I'm with Freddie. How much has hiding really helped you?
We know what happened the last time mortals found out about us.
Maybe I was the only one listening to Grace's song. Surviving is what's been killing you. We need to do something new.
She's right.
I should know better than anyone the futility of doing the same thing over and over again to no result.
Is that a yes?
Yes. Heavens help me. But yes.
I didn't really want this chair anyhow. I agree. Let's do it.
I have some ideas. This is a big step. What about Athena? You sure about this? No. What about Athena first?
What about Athena? There's no way she'll be okay with this.
No, she will be.
She won't fight it. She said, and I quote, "Whatever your decision, I will abide by it."
That's right.
Then you improved meek, Athena?
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
You'll need to give any idols who don't agree time to hide, right? That means you can prepare a campaign.
Something online, maybe.
The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
That sounds like a good idea. We'll need your help with that, Grace.
I didn't say I was going anywhere, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, we have a lot of anxious idols to inform, shall we?
If it's okay, could we catch up with you? I'd just like to talk to Grace for a minute.
We'll be outside. Make it quick.
So, well, that was pretty wild, huh? You did it. You got through your trial unscathed.
We fulfilled the prophecy, or we did it? No. We did it.
We did it.
Yeah.
We got through the trial together, side by side.
I didn't have a choice, Grace.
Sure you did. Athena didn't know you were the Muse. You could have stayed away.
And let you go through that alone? Not a chance.
I would have been lost without you.
Yes.
I know things were pretty intense before the trial. I still don't know how I feel about us, about everything. And I understand if you wanted to get as far away from me and the idols as you could. Especially now that things are about to get weird.
Let's slow things down or you need me. No.
You need me. The idols need me.
Yeah.
But we'll get by. Probably. What I'm saying is, you don't need to feel obligated.
No. Shh. There you go.
I like being needed.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank God. I was so sure that you were gonna leave. I mean, you're free to go now, right?
And miss being high priestess to the goddess of late night lattes?
Hey.
Absolutely not.
I still need some time to figure us out.
Yeah, take all the time you need. We have that now.
Okay then. Ready to go out there and face the music?
Always.
2 months later. 2 months later.
Huh. Of course you're all here. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
They just showed up. I didn't think you'd mind too much.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
A lot's been going on here, too. You want to hear the gauze?
Ask about Athena, ask about Freddie, ask about Aphrodite. Why am I messing up in arrows? My God. My brain's all in a scramble right now. Athena.
Has anyone heard about Athena?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
The revelation of the idols to the mortal world went far better than she could have dreamed. I think it shook her.
Well, she was wrong about a great many things.
As the goddess of wisdom, that's not an easy realization.
No kidding.
So she left. Back to the old world.
Well, isn't she at risk there? All alone?
Well, I asked her to go.
Oh.
There's so many of us who went missing during the war. The idols going public might bring them out of hiding. Athena wanted to leave, and this gave her a purpose. We'll see if anything comes of it.
What about Hermes?
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
I see them online all the time. They're a big hit. Their videos are hilarious.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
And they get a lot of free shoes and concert tickets.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Nice. What about Pan? Oh, God, Pan.
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Shouldn't we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
He's probably off fleecing widows out of their pensions as we speak.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains?
Nice.
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever it is,
oh, Eros.
He says it's been helping her. Being the goddess of love to the world once more has at last brought her peace.
Isn't she at all concerned about, being captured by mortals again?
Hence why she surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
What about Venus? Did she go with them?
Oh, yeah.
The mortal? I don't believe so. Last I heard, she opened a gallery. Aphrodite's become her patron.
Nice.
Venus has painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact. It's made her rather successful.
Not really much about arrows. Yeah.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the Reliquary?
Hecate leave the Reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
No, you should see them together, Grace. They are so cute as a couple. It's kind of sickening.
Asterion is all Hecate is willing to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess? I do not.
Oh, wait. You and Hecate do girl talk?
We've known each other for centuries, Freddie. She used to live in Hades. If you think it makes for titillating discussions, however, then you would be incorrect.
It'd be like porn written by a computer.
Oh my god.
That is not far off. Still, it makes Hecate happy, and a happy Hecate is better for us all.
Oh yeah, what about Medusa? Barely had Medusa in here.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the Reliquary.
She was. For a few months.
There was an incident involving Hecate's new cat.
Oh no, not Sherbert.
Medusa was beside herself with apologies, but needless to say, she moved on rather quickly. We're not certain where.
You're saying Medusa is out there on the loose?
Not quite.
Medusa believed she might not be able to control her appetite, so she asked us to put her in contact with the mortal government. They took her somewhere. It was her decision. The government is grateful. They even suggested we might see Hephaestus again.
Aphrodite's husband? He's alive?
So it appears.
Wow.
Who knows what he's been doing for the mortals since the war, but it would raise all our spirits to see him again.
That'd be crazy. And Freddie.
I'd like to know what you've been up to, Freddie.
You mean other than incessantly talking about you?
Oh.
I don't talk about Grace that much. Do I?
I think it's rather commendable how you've taken the remaining idols at Olympus under your wing.
Well, someone has to do it. Just yesterday, I was teaching Athena how to ride a bus. She was so mortified.
All this while preparing for your next big venture. Busy is our new muse.
That's supposed to be a secret.
Wait, what's this?
Well, I figured once you were done with all the promotional tours, you might want to, I don't know, come with me.
Oh.
I mean, I thought maybe you missed being the muse. A little. So we could try the band again. Go on tour.
Yes.
Muse teams
Yes.
up with former Muse to spread music to the world.
I guess. Maybe.
That's awesome. I love it.
Good, because I've been arranging dates at clubs across the country. You two only need to give me the word.
Oh, Apollo.
What about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Not immediately. There's so much to wrap up here, and I want to ensure the Oracle will be fine on her own.
You're not responsible for the child, Apollo.
I believe I am. I need to be confident that both she and the idols won't suffer from my absence.
And after that?
I don't know. I was thinking of traveling for a time. Despite my age, there are so many places I haven't been.
Good for you.
What he means is he hates all the public attention on his abs.
It is a bit disconcerting. The photographers following me around, the letters addressed to the sun god. I don't know what to do with it all.
I don't know,
Even
put on
so,
a
I'm
freaking
not
shirt.
Running away. I'll be back.
Step one.
I simply think it's time to see the world again with my own eyes.
You're complaining about it. Complaining about everybody staring at you. Well, put some clothes on. Persephone.
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Changes? Well, I suppose you could say that.
I've been spending a great deal of my time in Hades of late.
Really? What for?
Now that the mortal world knows about us again, I suspect it won't be empty for long.
Kind of raises some of the big questions, doesn't it? About death, about belief, about a lot of things.
Yes, I can't say I'm the mortal world's most favorite idol at present. It's a whole thing.
You don't seem upset about that.
The world changes, Grace. For the better and for the worse. We knew this was coming. Where it will end up, that remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. Death.
Always. Always. Thank you, Jules of Oz, and thank you, Amethyst, for following on Twitch. Appreciate it. That's all I wanted to ask about.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Come on, Grace, we both did. And it was amazing.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Perhaps a round of drinks at the underworld, in Calliope's honor.
I'd like that, actually.
Yep.
If you both don't mind, could Grace and I catch up?
Don't take too long, you two, or we'll start drinking without you.
Okay, so I have been doing some thinking, and I have something to say. The way I obsessed over you all those years, it wasn't healthy, was it? And maybe our relationship changing is a good thing. I'm an adult now. We need to do this over and do it right.
Does that mean you forgive me?
Oh.
Within me there will always be something left behind in shadow. I'm tethered to you, I'm free. I've known, I've loved you before. We were grown, never alone.
Kanzalone.
Only, if only, we can be brave this time. Finally, Grace, you and me. It wasn't too late, it was fate. I've spent so long yearning, observing, seeking the light of your eyes. Now I return, nothing left in reserve. Your eyes, a sunrise. Only if only we can be brave this time. Finally, Grace, you and me. It wasn't too late. It was fate.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. Wonderful indeed. Love this game so much. This was so much fun. I really had a lot of fun with this. Big shout out to the team for sending me a key so that I can show this off to all of you. This game probably has a lot of different paths that you can go. Definitely add this game to your wish list. Play it yourself if you want to. Music in this game, awesome, incredible. Big ups to that. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Hopefully you did too. Have a wonderful evening, wonderful day, wherever you may be. I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Take care.